Hello everybody, in this lesson I will discuss word problems that deal with money.
Example 1. A man buys a number of sheep for 2,400 rand. He gives 2 to his brother, and by selling the remainder at a profit of 20 rand per head, he makes a profit of 120 rand on the transaction. How many sheep did he buy and at what price per head? So we will start with, suppose the man buys X sheep. He therefore sells X minus 2 sheep because he gave 2 to his brother. The cost price of 1 sheep will be 2,400 divided by X. The selling price of 1 sheep is 2,520 over X minus 2. Now where does this come from? This is the 2,400 plus the 120 profit. Now, when we deal with money, it's always a formula: selling price minus cost price is equal to profit. So now we set up our equation. The selling price was 2,520 over X minus 2 minus the cost price is 2,400 over X equals, and the profit is 20. You equate it to that profit. Then we find the LCD, which is X bracket X minus 2. What do we do with the LCD? We multiply every term individually by X minus 2. Now, in the next step, the X minus 2 under the line and the X minus 2 will cancel, and I'm left with X bracket 2,520. In the next, the second term, X and X will cancel, and I'm left with minus 2,400 bracket X minus 20 minus 2, and then on the right hand side we multiply 2x bracket X minus 2. Now in this step I'm going to get rid of the brackets, so I multiply in the X and it's 2,520x. On the second term I will multiply the negative 2,400 with X, and a minus times a minus is a plus. 2 times 2,400 is 4,800. And on the right hand side, 20x times x is 20x squared, and 20x times negative 2 is negative 40x. Then I'm going to add my like terms on the left hand side. Therefore, 2,520x minus 2,400x is 120x plus the 4,800 equals to the right hand side. In the next step, the 120x will walk across and the 4,800 will walk across, and remember, they will become negative. And then in this step, I'm going to add my like terms. Negative 40x, negative 120x, and I end with 0 equals 20x squared minus 160x minus 4,800. And then I can also divide right through by 20. And I end with 0 equals x squared minus 8x minus 240. And now I'm going to factorize. And the factors are x minus 20, x plus 12. And remember, if you can't factorize, you can use the quadratic formula. Therefore, x is 20 or x is negative 12. And the negative 12 is not applicable. Therefore, the answer, the cost price of 1 sheep will be 2,400 divided by x. 2,400 divided by 20 is equal to 120 rand. Example 2. A street vendor orders a certain number of pineapples at a cost of 600 rand. When she unpacks them, she finds that 20 are bruised and cannot be sold. By selling the remaining pineapples for 4 rand more than they were purchased for, she makes a total profit of 200 rand. How many pineapples were originally purchased, and what was the price of a pineapple? Suppose the vendor buys X pineapples. She therefore sells X minus 20 since 20 were bruised. The cost price of one pineapple is 600 divided by X. The selling price of one pineapple is 800 over X minus 20. Where does the 800 come from? It's the 600 plus the 200 Rand total profit. Again, when dealing with money, we have a formula. Selling price minus the cost price is equal to the profit. Now we substitute. Selling price was 800 divided by X minus 20 minus, and the cost price is 600 divided by X is equal to 4. That was the 4 Rand profit per pineapple. Then we find the LCD, X bracket X minus 20. What do we do with the LCD? We multiply every term by the LCD. So it's X bracket X minus 20. The second term, X bracket X minus 20. And the last one, X bracket X minus 20. Now, X minus 20 and X minus 20 can cancel. And I'm left with X bracket 800. In the second term, X and X will cancel, and I'm left with negative 600 bracket X minus 20, and on the right hand side, it's 4X bracket X minus 20. In the next step, I'm going to multiply in the X there, 800X. I will multiply in the negative 600 into both, and I end with minus 600X plus 12,000. And on the right hand side, 4x times x is 4x squared. 4x times negative 20 is negative 80x. Now I'm going to add my like terms. 800x minus 600x is 200x. And then in the next step, the 200x will walk across, the 12,000 will walk across. And remember, when they go across the equal sign, their signs changes into a negative. Now I'm going to add like terms. Negative 80x, negative 200x is equal to negative 280x. And then I'm going to divide right through by a 4. And I end with 0 equals x squared minus 70x minus 3000. Now I'm going to factorize. The factors are bracket x minus 100, x plus 30. And remember, if you can't factorize, you may use the quadratic formula. Therefore, x is equal to 100 or x is equal to negative 30, which is not applicable. We choose the positive one. And then the cost price of one pineapple was 600 divided by x, and x's value is 100, so 600 divided by 100 is equal to 6 Rand for one pineapple.
The next video is a bonus video where I will discuss basic information that you need for word problems. Click on the video in the left-hand corner to take you straight to the next lesson.